Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to class. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to class. In today's lecture, we'll be looking at forensic accounting analytics and overview. By way of introduction and definition, forensic accounting involves the use of sophisticated accounting techniques, statistical methods, and data analytics tools for the purpose of investigating financial records, detecting fraud, supporting litigation, and resolving dispute. Now, for further clarification and explanation, we can as well say this specialized field of accounting combines elements of auditing, data analysis, and investigative skills to scrutinize financial data and transactions, often in the context of legal cases or fraud investigation. What we are saying in summary is that in forensic accounting analytics, we are saying the collection of data, the analysis of the relevant data collected for the purpose of litigation. That is it. That is forensic accounting analytics. Now, the next subheading we're going to look at is key aspect of forensic accounting analytics. And the key aspects of forensic analytics include, as you can see from the screen there, fraud detection and prevention. Here we are saying forensic accountants analyze financial data to identify anomalies, patterns, or transactions that may indicate fraudulent activity. This can involve looking for hidden assets, inflated revenues, or other financial misappropriations. Misappropriation of funds or misapplication of accounting principle, concepts, and convention are fraud on their own. So in forensic accounting analytics, you bring in the relevant tools in order to unearth, to uncover this fraud that has been perpetrated. Then, if you check also, we have another aspect, key areas of forensic accounting analytics, data analysis and interpretation. And in data analysis and interpretation, we are saying the involvement of advanced data analysis techniques, such as statistical analysis, predictive modeling, and data mining. To do what? Used to interpret complex financial data. This helps in identifying trends, anomalies, or inconsistencies that might not be apparent through that traditional accounting methods. And when we say the traditional accounting method of handling financial transaction, we may go by the conventional way, just look at your bookkeeping, which we also do sometimes manually. In forensic accounting analytics, you deploy the relevant tools that will help you to uncover all this relevant information that you need for purpose of litigation. Also from our screen here, we see legal support and litigation assistance. That's another key aspect of forensic accounting analytics. Here, forensic accountants often work in legal context, providing expertise in court cases involving financial disputes, insurance claims, and business valuations. They may act as expert witnesses. You know that they appear in court to testify. Now, with the evidence, with the proof I've gathered, this particular individual have perpetrated this, presenting their findings in a clear and understandable manner to support legal argument. Then we have another key aspect, that's regulatory compliance. And regulatory compliance, we are saying ensuring that there is compliance with financial regulation in forensic accounting. Professionals in this field may investigate potential breaches of regulations and advise on compliance matters. Of course, where you violate the laid down regulation, just as we had recently in our nation, where we have the financial regulations, all the policies are stipulated that government money, public funds cannot be paid into personal account. But the one heading or directing the helms of affairs, I know our own case may be a case of misdirection or status quo. This is what they have been doing before I came in to the office. So rather than changing what has been laid down, let me also follow. And I keep saying it, as long as the process remains the same, the output will not change. Technology utilization is another key aspect of forensic accounting analytics. And when we say for technology utilization, here all we are saying is for us to be able to collect those big data, for us to be able to analyze those data relevant for forensic purposes, we need the deployment of technology. So in technology utilization, we say forensic accounting analytics heavily relies on technology, including specialized accounting software, data visualization tools, and digital forensic application. In the subsequent slide, we'll be seeing some of these digital tools or some of this technology we need in forensic accounting analytics. These tools help in efficiently analyzing large volumes of data. And the next one is collaboration with other professionals. Ladies and gentlemen, no nation is an island of itself. You can hardly find one professional that is all knowing. That is, you have all you need in your assignment. We need people. No wonder somebody put it this way. He say your network affects your net worth. You have challenges or you have a task to perform. We are saying there should be collaboration among professionals. Find out who has expertise in the particular task you are handling. Two good heads, they say, is better than one. I give an example. In the association here in the US, where I'm privileged to be the regional representative, that is ACCSA Global. That association is a collection of different professionals together. We have forensic accountant, we have system accountant, we have system designers, we have system analysts, we have software developers, we have system developers, and we have even scientists. I mean, like one of the board members, Professor Oswald of Southern University here in the US, is in the biological sciences. He is the faculty senate president, Southern University. But it has nothing to do with even accounting. But then there will be a time I'll say, okay, we need to borrow your brain from area of sciences, biological sciences. So that's what we are saying in collaboration with other professionals. Then the next one is damage assessment. In damage assessment, what we are saying is calculating economic damages in legal disputes, such as those arising from contract breaches, business interruptions, or intellectual property infringement. That's another key aspect in forensic accounting analytics. Then we have bankruptcy and insolvency analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, bankruptcy will concentrate on individual and partnership. That is, they are owing outsiders, maybe short-term or long-term creditors. And they either declare themselves bankrupt or the creditors have filed petition against them or litigation against them. And they have to close up their businesses. Now, in bankruptcy and insolvency analysis, after liquidating the asset of the business or that of the company, there is a need to now arrange the creditors in terms of preferences. Who do we pay first? Forensic accounting analytics cover this area. Now, the next one is valuation of businesses and assets. In valuation of businesses and assets, what we are saying is estimating the value of a business, its assets, or specific transactions, particularly in contexts like mergers, acquisitions, or divorce proceeding. Now, in merger and acquisition, of course, we have the internal and the external. And why do we say we want to merge? You look at a company who have a comparative advantage in one area than you. And in determining the purchase consideration, there is a need, of course, to value the two businesses, particularly if you are using the net asset basis method of valuation. You need to value this. So forensic accounting analytics is also done here to see whether the value of the company A that want to merge with company B is actually what they have stated in their books. Or we have seen all manner of window dressing. Shortly before, the former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, His Excellency said, shortly before he ordered investigation into the affairs of banks in Nigeria, one of the executive directors, one of our banks, came out and boasted that their bank is the first bank in Africa that the asset has hit trillion. But on careful investigation and analysis, we discover that those items stated in their statement of financial position as loans and advances are bunches of bad debt. That's loans and advances that are long overdue, wherein the principal and the interest ought to have been written off as bad debt, yet they left it there as asset. Now, another aspect of forensic accounting analytics is anti-money laundering investigations. Money laundering everywhere. And in this investigation, we are saying the deployment of relevant tools, relevant technology in detecting and investigating money laundering activities by tracing illicit funds, identifying complex financial networks, and uncovering the source of illegal income. In developing nations here, that's United States and some other developing nations, you will not know it. They already have sophisticated tools in place to check how money is flowing into the account you say you open, how money is going out. As a matter of fact, recently I met a very senior colleague who is also in succession line of ANANI, Association of National Accountants of Nigeria. I don't want to mention the name. He was here in the United States to come and carry out investigation for a company here in the US. And when we were interacting, he told me that the technology deployed by the United States, so sophisticated, superb than any other you can find in the world. Can you imagine the US? I'm not talking of, when I say US now, we have the FBI. They have bodies who carry out those investigations. Can you imagine them deploying drones to even monitor the activities of those fraudsters who are laundering money? So they can go as far as that. That is anti-money laundering investigation. Then we have expert witness services here. There's a repetition collaboration with professional. We are not repeating that. Expert witness services. And in expert witness services, we are saying providing clear, concise, and objective opinions in court based on financial analysis, often in high stakes legal scenarios. Let me quickly edit these collaborations with other professionals is supposed to be insurance claims analysis. Insurance claim analysis. I will edit that, then we will continue with the lecture. Insurance claim analysis. All right, we are welcome back. Insurance claims analysis. And in insurance claim analysis, we are saying examining insurance claims to identify potential fraud. This includes analyzing the legitimacy of claims and ensuring compliance with policy terms. It's happening, a lot of things happening. Some people will write their insurance company to want to claim that what they have insured against has occurred. They should pay them. We have had cases here where people even organize for their vehicles to be bashed, or they organize for money to be stolen from their organization, and they will come and lay claim. There is need to carry out a forensic analysis to establish or to justify the claims. The next subheading is forensic accounting analytics tools. And here we have about 15 of such tools. We'll look at them one after the other briefly. And in our subsequent lecture, we will take 2 or 3 of them and do a practical demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, the first one is ACL analytics. ACL is the acronym for Audit Command Language. Audit Command Language, and now it's called Galvanize. This tool is designed for auditors and financial professionals to analyze large volumes of data with ease. It helps in identifying trends, patterns, anomalies that could indicate fraudulent activity. Its capabilities include advanced data analytics, visualization, and risk assessment. See it here. It will give you a pictorial representation of the analysis that's being carried out. See what we have here is overall risk assurance, 12.9%. That's what we have there. Then we have the second one, IDEA. IDEA is the acronym for Interactive Data Extraction and Analysis, a very powerful tool and user-friendly data analysis that auditors and accountants use to analyze 100% of their data. Remember, here we say 100%. In auditing, they will tell us sampling is allowed because the population is so voluminous that you cannot study all the items in that population. But then with IDEA, with the relevant tool, this IDEA, you don't need to do any sampling. You can understudy all the population, everything that make up the data, can study it. Is particularly useful for comparing data sets such as different financial periods or departments. And I'm glad that in our previous classes, we have taken this idea, we have done the practical demonstration, how to import IDEA. That's how to import a financial statement using IDEA, and how to now use IDEA to check control total and to compare the control total with the individual items in our financial statement. We saw that in our previous classes. The next one is caseware analytics. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another powerful tool designed for auditors, finance professionals, and compliance officers. It automates the process of data analysis and can integrate with various data sources. It's useful for continuous monitoring and auditing, fraud detection, and compliance testing. And for this one to work, let us get one thing clear. The organization you're going to use this caseware analytics for must be an organization that also keep their record electronically. That is, they are digital inclined. Digital inclined. We have another tool here, forensic tool kit, FTK, primarily used in digital forensic. FTK is also useful in forensic accounting. Can you see that? Digital forensic, anything digital. Your phone, of course, your handset, your Android phone, your laptop, ivory tower, notebook, even your wristwatch, anything digital. That's the use of this forensic toolkit. You want to gather information, you want to take fingerprint from it, that toolkit will do that for you. It also helps in the recovery and analysis of digital data, which can be crucial in financial fraud investigations involving digital record. We have had a case where particular employee perpetrated fraud using a system, and he thought so that it may not be found out. You wipe off, that is formatted in the memory of the system. With forensic toolkit and another tool called recover my file, you can recover all information that has been formatted from the system. Another tool is SAS Forensic Analytics, because these two provide advanced analytics to detect potential fraud by identifying anomalies, patterns, and trends in complex financial data. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk of voluminous data, that there's no how you can handle them, maybe manually. With SAS Forensic Analytics in place, this will help you understudy the anomalies, the patterns. Is it that this year we say profit is 500,000, but 5 years ago it was in millions, and just last year is also some tens of millions. So how do we find? Or you pick an item of expenditure over a period of time, maybe daily expenses. You look at it for 365 days, and you want to look at the pattern of money that is being utilized in that particular aspect. This will help you extract it out, and not only to extract, it will give you a pictorial depiction of the finding as we are seeing on the screen. This SAS forensic analytics is also very useful for large-scale data processing and sophisticated statistical analysis. The next one is NICS. NICS is renowned for its ability to process, analyze, and index large volumes of unstructured data. You know, in data, we have structured and unstructured. And when you have some of these data, you need to perform what is called data cleaning, data cleansing, data mining, in order to extract the one relevant for purpose of decision making. In the context of forensic accounting, NICS is valuable for examining a wide range of digital documents to uncover hidden relationships and patterns indicative of fraudulent activities. That is, it will even study the relationship among or between the data to see likely fraudulent activities. Tableau, another powerful, sophisticated tool when it comes to forensic accounting analytics. As you can even see from this graph, one beauty of Tableau is ability to visualize the data extracted and the relationship that has been generated or developed or established. While primarily a data visualization tool, Tableau is often used in forensic accounting for its ability to create interactive visual representation of financial data to give you the pattern. Do you want it in pie chart, in bar graph, histogram, or GIF, and so on? This is in the easier identification of outliers and patterns that may suggest financial misconduct. Like I've given an example before in our previous classes. I said some years back, the then executive governor of Nasarawa State, His Excellency Al-Makura, engaged our firm to come and carry out an investigation into the affairs of a state-owned company. And I sent my team there. You gather data in this area, you collect data in this area, because he got a tip-off that the asset of the organization, that's a company, has been misappropriated. And after collecting the data, I used one of the tools to analyze the data collected and to generate the result. And while working on that, I got a word from His Excellency that we should write what is called executive summary, that you will not have time to be reading all those stories If you want it in either pictorial form, something summary. And that was exactly what that tool did for us when I applied it. It plotted, of course, extracted the data, and without my intervention, all I just did, key in the data collected, and there was a chart. And again, the same tool gave us the interpretation. And before you know it, they have to liquidate that company. They lay off the accountant, suspended the manager, and the rest is history. Now, Microsoft Power BI is another powerful tool known for its data visualization and business intelligence capabilities. Power BI can be an effective tool in forensic accounting for analyzing and visualizing financial data. Can you see? This is what Power BI will do for you. See pie charts, see bar graph, histogram, archive, frequency distribution, all manner of things. With this, you will be able to take the right decision. It helps in identifying trends and patterns that could indicate fraud. We have the click view, another powerful tool. As a matter of fact, in our last conference organized by ACCSA Global, click view, Power BI, and okay, the other audit software idea, then even ACL, we are practically demonstrated. Because during this program, we have the master class program, then we have the conferences we organize across the globe. Participants bring in their laptops, we install some of these software that requires installation. And for the one that is in the cloud, we take them to the cloud and we apply this. So ClickView, a tool used for data visualization, dashboard development, and reporting. In forensic accounting, ClickView aids in the analysis of complex data sets to uncover hidden patterns. See, if you follow the trend of what I've been saying about all these tools all along, they will be telling you patterns, patterns, patterns. That is what will put you into inquiry as an investigator. Why do we have zigzag? Today up, tomorrow down. Next tomorrow up, after down. Or why do we suddenly have upsurge in our pattern of spending? That's upward movement. You spend 500 million 3 years ago. Your activities, the volume of activities have not changed significantly. And you are saying this current year is now billions of naira or billions of dollars. ClickView will give you all this pattern. Spotfire by TIPCO provide powerful analytics and data visualization capability. Can you see that again? Visualization, you see it. And I put it this way, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you doubt what you hear. Sometimes you are even bored when you have to be reading too many things. But what you see the pattern, you see the handwriting, you see the movement. That one is an area of interest that can help you quickly form your opinion as to the authenticity of what you are doing. As long as the data you have used that serve as the basis for the result you are getting has not been manipulated. Because remember the GIGO principle, garbage in, garbage out. Once you falsify the data, no matter the sophistication of the tool you are using for purpose of forensic analytics, forensic accounting analytics, then the result is not reliable. Forensic accountants use it for its intuitive interface and advanced analytics features, which help in detecting anomalies. See again, anomalies in financial data. We have the Palantir Finance. This tool is known for its advanced data integration and analytical capabilities. It's used in forensic accounting for complex investigation. See, complex where data from various sources needs to be integrated and analyzed comprehensively. See it here, pattern. Then we have a LexisNexis risk solutions. See it, LexisNexis risk solutions. Why often used in legal and risk management fields, LexisNexis provides tools that are valuable in forensic accounting. It is used for background checks, due diligence, and investigating the financial history of individual and corporation. If it is developed countries, in fact, this one is common. Background checks. They don't need to say, let us call somebody. Maybe they only call. Maybe you have a new job. They have asked you a question. Okay, what happened? Where you are coming from? You have given them your own part of it, or you want to get an accommodation. They do background check. Where are you coming from? Is it that you have refused to pay your rent and you are kicked out of your previous accommodation? This one, to carry out forensic investigation into these areas or on these areas, we have LexisNexis risk solution that can do that. Then we have the Artix. Artix is a tool for data blending and advanced data analytics. It's used in forensic accounting for preparing, blending, and analyzing data from various sources, making it easier to identify financial discrepancies. Now, if you launch your browser and you just type Artix there and you key enter, it will take you to the software. R and Python programming languages, though not tools in the traditional sense, both R and Python are extensively used in forensic accounting for custom data analysis, modeling, and visualization. And if you look at the picture here, you will see the basic difference between Python and the R. Python is one of the most popular general purpose programming languages for data science. We say this R relation is an open source programming language and an offshoot of a programming language called S, and so on. They offer libraries and packages specifically designed for financial analysis. We have another one called Wolfram Mathematica, known for its computational capabilities. When you hear Mathematica here, computational capabilities. Mathematica is used in forensic accounting for complex data analysis, modeling, and simulation, which are essential in uncovering sophisticated financial fraud schemes. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude here, so I conclude, I will want to inform us that in our subsequent meeting, our target and focus will be the practical application of some of these two. How do I use LexisNexis risk solution? How do I use Palan, Finance? And how do I use ACL? Just look out for the next video clip of video and the slide or the link so you can see the practical demonstration. Thank you for your attention. It's now time for questions, answers, and contribution. Question and answer session we are now, and contributions.